Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Apex Legends. Now, everyone's playing this game, man, and I think it's brilliant. It looks really nice. Unfortunately, I haven't really been able to get my hands on the game for really frustrating reasons. But anyway, for me personally, I think that this game is like Titanfall mixed with Overwatch. It's got the Titanfall aspect because, well, it's made by Respawn, same people who made Titanfall 2, and it's also set in the world of Titanfall as well. It resembles Overwatch as well because it has heroes in the game. Well, they call it legends, but it's still like kind of a hero-based battle royale game, similar to Overwatch, which is obviously based upon different heroes with different abilities, and it's the same in Apex. A lot of people thought that Respawn's next thing that they were making was a new Titanfall game, but now it's actually been this game, which has been a surprise because they didn't even announce it until the game actually like came out. For me personally, I think my favorite legend in the game is Pathfinder because that legend is insane. Like his maneuverability is mad because he's in the support class, but like he doesn't necessarily do any healing. The reason he's classed as a support character is because of his maneuverability. As you can see on screen here, he's got the zipline gun, which I think is his ultimate ability, which helps him and his teammates out loads if you want to like flank people or take the high ground or something like that. He's got a normal zip line which he can use for himself, so he can get into good positions and again just flank and take the high ground, surprise the enemy. Like he's just got so much. He's one of those characters where you can use him in so many different ways. Like you can be so creative with him that it's just like there's so many options for the player in terms of like how to play this one legend. Like there's a decent amount of loot in this game. So when you're just looting to get weapons, if your squad just ditches you, it's kind of peak because you need to stay with your squad. Literally, if you don't stay with your squad, you'll get punished. That's what I've seen when watching the game, at least, because usually this is the case for most team-based games. You have to stick together, and it's all about like teamwork and stuff like that. So yeah, when you're looting and your squad leaves you, you're gonna get caught lacking because whilst you may not be lacking, the likes of health, shield, armor, because there's also armor in this game, like helmets with different tiers of quality. Whilst you may not be lacking in that kind of stuff, you won't have any teammates with you to support you. So if you get jumped or you're like in the middle of a fight and you get third partied, and you're by yourself, then you're basically screwed. Alright, we got an Apex clip here which goes from 0 to 100 real quick. My guy is just out here, is frantically searching for the loot, doesn't really get anything, kind of gets screwed over by the game. Now he's hunting down that guy, gets the elim there. Everyone's literally just running around like flipping headless chickens. It's mad. Knocks out the second guy. He's now trying to disengage from the fight because people are attacking him. But he just slides into the DMs, knocks another guy out, and he manages to get several kills and becomes the kill leader for his group. And when I say group, it's only three man. You can't do any solo dolo, you can't do duos, and you can't do four man. It's strictly three man. I think in the future with Apex, it may not have a solo category, but I think it will have duos and four man because I think it will just be one of those games which develops a lot more. They add new stuff, like add more and more stuff in the future. In my opinion, I think that the best guns, or at least my favorite guns, in terms of the ones which I've watched people use, are probably the Spitfire and the G7 Scout. Those two guns look lethal. It just like melt people. Spitfire is good for like short to medium range, whereas G7 Scout is ideal for the long range distance. Okay, so I've talked about some of my favorite weapons in the game, but in my opinion, the Mozambique is unanimously believed to be probably the worst gun in the game. Like it's just not great at all. And in this game, you can ping. Pinging basically just means you like tell your teammates the location of or like the whereabouts of a certain gun or enemy. So yeah, it's really efficient. But anyway, so you ping the Mozambique and it turns out that you're not even talking about the flipping gun. You're talking about the country in Africa. Like it's just a bit much, just a bit crazy. Anyway, here we can see that literally Shroud has more viewers than the whole amount of viewers watching Fortnite in general. Like he's just saying, he's just putting it out there. Like he's not trying to shove it in anyone's faces, but he's just putting it out there. And for me, that serves as a good argument to show that this game could become more popular than Fortnite. Like I hear a lot of people on YouTube like saying, and I don't like disrespect their opinion. Like they're perfectly entitled to their own opinion, but I hear them saying that this game will never overtake Fortnite. Like who knows? You never know. It could, it may not. Like it could though, something fresh. Like this is the first time we've seen a hero-based battle royale game. It's combining the best of both worlds. Overwatch and Fortnite. Okay, here we got the classic black man sweat meme. When you realize you just killed a decoy. Yeah, that's a bit of a sticky one still. If you guys don't know what this meme is saying, it's talking about Mirage's one of Mirage's abilities whereby I think it's in two of his abilities actually, whereby he can like do a little decoy to confuse the enemy. So you can just deploy a decoy, they think it's you, and then you just come up from nowhere with the element of surprise because your opponent doesn't realize that the thing that they were attacking was a decoy, and then they're literally just shook. Like at that point, they're probably low key pooing their pants. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out. Oh, come on, Respawn. Like, what's going on? You could have just put the title slap bang in the middle. Like, you know I'm all about that OCD life. Tell me why you only love me when I'm gone. Tell me why you only love me when I'm gone. Tell me why you only love me when I'm gone. Yeah, but tell me, do you